Welcome, everyone. This is the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the New York Liberty. And from the home of the Liberty, I'm Blake Suniga, courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Thanks for tuning in for this one. Tonight, two great backcourts facing off. Brian, what's the mindset when you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
The key is to not take it personal because this isn't a game of one-on-one. Basketball is a team game, so don't get caught up in looking at the scoreboard and trying to outscore your opponent.
Of course, the only numbers on the scoreboard that matter is the game score, not your personal number of points. But everyone on the court, remember this, they're the best of the best. They want the big-time matchup, so it should bring the level up of your game.
Pass to Dupree. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
A remarkable athlete who never seems to play out of control. It's tough to knock Dupree off her game.
Now here's Nurse. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Candace Dupree. Mitchell, right side. Pass to Wheeler. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Outside Boyd. Here's Nurse. Guarded by Wheeler. Charles with it. And that comes off the assist by Kia Nurse.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Mitchell, defended by Nurse. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. From 17 feet out. Laney's shot is off. Now here's Durr. She's covered by Mitchell. Outside Boyd. Natalie Achonwa with the block.
Well, she's 6'3" with length. More importantly, Achonwa has great timing. That's the secret ingredient for a block.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Laney. Over Nurse. Laney's shot is off. New York trailing here. Now Boyd. Now here's Nurse. Guarded by Wheeler. Nurse with it. Achonwa on her. The shot by Nurse, no good.
You know, I gotta say, I'm impressed with Achonwa's development over the years. When Natalie's teams called on her, she's delivered, improving in nearly every category. She has quite the future.
Now here's Wheeler. Achonwa down low. Boyd covering.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Pass to Durr. And here's Charles. Here's Nurse. Oh, and that's what they needed. We've got a tie game. And of all the areas Achonwa has improved in, I'm most impressed with the rebounding.
Yeah, Natalie showed the urgency required to effectively clean up the glass, and that's something that takes some players 10-plus years to get that down. Achonwa also improved her footwork and timing, and I think those two will take her a long way.
Here's Zawi B. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Outside Dupree. Pass to Laney. Outside Wheeler. Shot to stop the drought. Tina Charles with the block.
Blocking isn't all about height. It's also about timing and smarts. The good news for Charles, she has all three.
Here's New York now. And here is Nurse. Pass to Charles. And the layup falls.
Timeout.
Adept at getting to the rim. A little screen will never hurt Charles, too. He just loves to finish.
Timeout called the Fever. And one of the interesting storylines of this young season, Tim, the surprisingly early development of a couple rookies.
Rookies coming into the league with the expectation they will help. Remember, for the Americans and collegiate players joining this league, they're coming right off the college season. So while they're in game shape right off the bat, they also need to be managed correctly to make sure they don't burn out.
Well, Tim, you do have to be careful, but anyone good enough to play in the WNBA was already playing with youth national teams during summers, and I think that helps with their conditioning. You know, these women are used to playing year-round before they even become pro.
Here's Allen. Pass to Charles. Scoots over Johnson, and it's New York with another.
She has some old school to her game. Charles, not afraid of scoring in the in-between area of the court.
Johnson outside. Dupree with it. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
A tough, knowledgeable player with good intangibles. Dupree's teammates are constantly picking her brain.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight. Drops, so they lead by one.
Well, you look at the Indiana Fever, even though they've struggled lately, the franchise, it certainly is a successful one. Never really had long stretches of not being competitive. The team has shown they will not settle for being a bottom feeder in the league.
Now here's Zoe B. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right. And it's off from three-point range. Indiana with the ball. Here's McCowan. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Laney. She's guarded by Hartley. Here's McCowan. With the mark. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And New York called for the foul. And it's her first trip to the line. No good on that one. No good on the second free throw. And it's New York's ball. They trail by one. Count it. Now here's Mitchell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 2 points. That one goes in.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Hartley outside. Charles. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
The top pick in the 2010 draft, Tina Charles made an immediate impact, winning Rookie of the Year, averaging a double-double with the Sun.
Here's Mitchell. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Liberty out in front, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, we've seen them really get out and establish an offensive rhythm.
And they're finding ways to score, you know, playing well and getting good offense.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Allen. And here's Zowie B. And Candace Dupree picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Hartley, she's covered by Mitchell. Hartley with it. Pass to Allen, stolen by Laney.
Her reaction time to that pass was so quick. What good work to get in the way of it.
The drive by Tiffany Mitchell. Good. Here's Johannes. Now Hartley. Johnson defending. To the middle. Here's Johannes. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
One shot.
Well, the New York Liberty, a marquee franchise in the WNBA. One of the chartered teams in the league, but unfortunately, they're still looking for their first title.
Now here's Johnson. McCowan inside. Zowie B on her. McCowan with the bucket.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Charles. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
One of the best at getting freebies, Tina Charles, normally in the top 10 in free throw attempts in this league.
And with the Liberty, as you said, that first championship, something they are searching for.
New York has come close several times. They've played in 4 WNBA finals, and this team is desperate for a banner, but it just hasn't been in the cards for them.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Some players rise to high expectations, and Tina Charles is certainly one of them. After being selected first overall in 2010, Charles was the Rookie of the Year with Connecticut.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And remember, that rookie season for Charles was historic. One of the best postseasons ever.
How about this number, Blake? Charles set the record for rebounds in a season during that rookie year, making a statement. She'll be a force in the WNBA for years to come.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Right side, Durr. Johannes. For 3. She can't hit that time. Now Indiana takes it the other way. Here's Wheeler. Sinks that one from the post.
Great communication between teammates there.
New York in the lead. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Count the basket.
Only one player in the history of the WNBA has made more two-point buckets than Tina Charles. Making hoops inside is her bread and butter.
Down low. Mitchell, shot's good.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Durr. Charles with it. Here's Johannes. From the arc. McCowan with the rebound.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Here's Mitchell. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Hartley outside. Back to Charles. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
Well, Tina Charles has had lots of great years in the league, but 2012 was arguably her finest. Charles averaged a double-double, garnering MVP honors for Connecticut.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Yeah, for Charles in 2012, winning MVP in just her third year in the league.
And guys, she carried Connecticut, leading the team in points, rebounds, and blocks. And she helped the Sun finish 25-9, owning the best record in the East.
Zawi B, defended by Achanwa. Zawi B gets the bucket. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McCowan. Johnson. Outside Wheeler. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Brittany Boyd.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a chance here to see the incredible Tina Charles in action. Former MVP, she won the award in 2012, without a doubt, the leader of the New York Liberty.
And good on both. And with Tina Charles, she has always been great and proved her defense recently.
And the defensive improvement goes hand in hand with her rebounding. Always been one of the best rebounders in the league, but now she gives you everything you want on the block.
Now here's Zawi B. 6 to shoot. From deep. Johnson pulls it in. Indiana trailing. Outside Wheeler. Pass to McCowan. Uncovered. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Here's Boyd. Banked in off the glass.
Impressive mobility from Boyd. She can be shifty when driving to the basket.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Guarded by Charles. Mitchell, shot's good.
And these two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Now here's Nurse. Here's Charles. And the Liberty getting another bucket right there.
Piling up the buckets, post moves, three-pointers, jumpers. You know, Charles can score in so many different ways, it's so hard to stop.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. You look at Charles, and she's been playing really well.
She has continued to wear them out inside. They got to figure out how they plan to contain her.
The Fever making a switch here. Now Wheeler. She has 7. Pass to Achanwa. Here's Dupree. Back to Achanwa. The second chance effort. The layup missed. Puts up a 3. And the Liberty get it back. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Now here's Wheeler. Tight defense on her. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Well, I know it's rare to see bigs shoot efficiently from the line, but Dupree is an expert at hitting free throws. Yeah, and now the Fever are firmly in the Candace Dupree era. And, you know, she's a player that's very shifty with the ball in her hands. She knows how to finish and just has a great heads-up awareness to her game.
And she can't get the first one. And the Fever made the trade back for Dupree in 2017.
And that was a big moment for the Fever as they went out and made the move for Dupree. She's the leader of the team and helping usher in the youth. She's had success throughout her career and will be shepherding the team during this rebuild.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second miss.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And she's good on the second.
And they're getting more free throw points here in the second quarter.
One of the reasons they're in front right now, definitely.
Right side, Wheeler. To the inside, Dupree. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. This will be her 4th shot at the line here in this one. New York trailing here. And here is Nurse. That shot off the mark. Natalie Achanwa playing some nice defense. Mitchell. Back to Achanwa. Puts it up. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, the lead should be safe. I mean, if they just keep shooting like this.
Yeah, they're on fire and really looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Boyd.
Get the perimeter! Yo, look this way!
5 to shoot. Right outside. There's the 3. Here's Allen. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Fever on top, up 3. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Really an incredible game from Tina Charles.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Zowie B. Pass to Nurse. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Outside Wheeler. Now here's Achanwa. Some solid defense from Brittany Boyd. Back to Zowie B. Shoots over Wheeler. Zowie B gets the bucket.
What a bad time for these defenders to just be standing around watching. I mean, not while the ball's in her hands.
Mitchell up top. Pass to Laney. 14 feet out. Can't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. Inside. Charles, shot's good. Third quarter of basketball, we're about 1.5 minutes in. Outside Achanwa. And stolen by Nurse. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Laney. Achanwa. Here's Mitchell. And Candace Dupree picks up the foul. That's her 3rd foul of the game. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Hartley. Blanketed by the D. She fights to the rim for the layup.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out.
They start the second half with 3 straight misses. Well, guys, we all know going from college to the WNBA just isn't an easy transition. Just ask Kelsey Mitchell. The speed of the game threw her off a bit at first, but she learned to be patient and trust the process. That's a great play in the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Yeah, and despite the difficult adjustment to the pro game, Mitchell's potential remains through the roof.
I wish I could say the same about your potential, Blake, but Mitchell is someone that's shown great flashes as a scorer and distributor, and her learning curve has allowed her to formulate a game plan and play in attack mode. I see her as a difference maker that'll be around for a while.
One shot.
New York in the lead. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hartley, left side. The bucket is good, and she'll have a chance for one more. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
I would not be surprised to see them double her up.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage.
Shot, no good. Rhea Hartley with some nice D. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Pass to McCowan. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It's on Rhea Hartley.
Shooting 2.
And she knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so she makes both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Johannes. Pass to Zawi B. Over Mitchell. And that one goes long.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Outside. Here's McCowan. She's guarded by Hartley. McCowan with the bucket.
Timeout.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
And the Liberty call time here.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Charles. Hartley outside, right outside. Good, and the assist goes to Bria Hartley.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
That's right. They're cruising and looking to add to this lead.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. You look at Charles, and she's been playing really well.
She's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow her roll.
Mitchell outside. Stolen by Hartley. Down low. Stolen by Laney. And it's the Fever on the break. And the shot goes in.
One of the best at using her body to shield defenders, Mitchell has a great ability to slash to the hoop and seal the deal.
Pass to Allen. And here is Wright. A nice shot by Charles.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Now here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. And that's collected by Tina Charles. On offense, here the Liberty. 6-point game. Here's Johannes. Pass to Allen. Hartley. Charles with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johannes. And again, it's New York with a three.
They've just been spraying home those threes since halftime.
And a marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Achanwa. Shoots over Hartley. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
New York in the lead. Pass to Boyd. Back to Nurse. Right. Shoots the three. The Fever pull it in. Laney left side. Dupree. Back to Laney. Throws it up. Misses. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Liberty. They're up by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And it's the Fever ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to McCowan. Now Wheeler. Back to McCowan. Over Nurse. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Allen's shot is off.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. But they get it back. Dupree misses. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Nurse. Back to Boyd. Goes up again, and she lays it in.
How about the toughness that Boyd just put on full display right there? Absorbed the contact and pushed right past the defender.
Now here's Laney. Boyd covering.
Hey, look over here.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Defended by Nurse. Mitchell's shot's good.
The all-time Division I leader in threes made. Mitchell is at home beyond the arc.
Timeout,
Loves
timeout.
firing from this range.
And the Liberty call time here. And the Fever making a change here. Fever on D. Nurse outside. Charles. Dupree covering. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, the Fever will take it. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Achanwa. Back to Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. Over Charles. Wheeler can't get it to go.
Getting a hand in the face like that is crucial.
Boyd with it. Now Mitchell defending. Outside Boyd. Back to Charles. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Indiana trailing. Mitchell outside. Poked away. Boyd with the steal. Now here's Charles. Dupree covering. Outside Boyd. To the inside. Durr. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Achanwa. Now here's Wheeler. Back to Achanwa. Stolen by Zawi B. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the 4th. Here's Boyd. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Charles. Outside Boyd. Pass to Nurse. And here's Zawi B. Guarded by Wheeler. Charles up top. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Benijah Laney. Here's Dupree, and there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. And New York called for the foul.
Happy to head to the line. Dupree is an effective free throw shooter, which is pretty rare for her position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for sure.
Yeah, those free throws are helping them keep contact.
So she gets them both. New York in the lead. Timeout called the Liberty.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tina Charles. Here's Nurse, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Kelsey Mitchell.
Coming into the WNBA with incredible experience at the point guard position, Kia Nurse was one of the stars for Team Canada in the 2016 games.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
Timeout called the Fever. Wheeler with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And stolen by Dupree. Now Wheeler. To the middle. Shot's good by Dupree.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And the Liberty with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Zowie B. In tight, she gets the jumper to fall. And here is Wheeler. No good that time. Amanda Zowie B with the defensive effort. Hartley outside. Pass to Zowie B. Shoots over Wheeler. Zowie B gets the bucket.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Here's Wheeler. Oh, hammered. Wow. She'll go to the line. That one on Charles.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And that's good as she hits both shots. And the Liberty with possession here. Now here's Boyd. Nurse outside. Shot clock at 6. Charles back to Nurse. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Wheeler. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Boyd, guarded by Wheeler. Outside Boyd, puts it up from 12. Here's Nurse. Yes, and it's Brittany Boyd picking up the assist.
Such a solid shooter. Nurse has a quick release, makes her dangerous off the feed.
Charles with it. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and that extra confidence.
And that's a wrap, everyone.